All right, good morning, everyone. What is up? Good afternoon, I should say. But today we are out in the middle of the New Jersey Pine Barrens. We're going to be taking you guys along with us for our very first visit to the infamous Blue Hole.
I won't lie, in this world, man, you need school. What you sow is what you reap. The price of even making it, you know it's not cheap. Never mind the lights, you can sacrifice sleep. Put your best out there, see results in a week. Preach. I don't think they know.
All right, are you ready to embark on this journey?
Yes.
Shall we? Okay, we just got gas at the gas station in Summers Point. We're about to get on the Parkway entrance. It's gonna take us to the expressway, and then it's a short 30-mile drive to the infamous Blue Hole. So, our first time going. Hopefully this audio is decent, but here we go. Off on another adventure. Okay, we just got onto the Atlantic City Expressway, and it's just under 30 minutes from where we are now to the destination. So, not too far from where we live. Okay, we can definitely made it here because someone in the review said that you're gonna hear gunshots from the shooting range over there, and I just heard a whole bunch. I'm gonna check these regulations for the wildlife management before we go in though. Cutting or damaging vegetations. Specifically, swimming and bathing are prohibited on all areas. No wading is permitted except for the purpose of hunting, trapping, or fishing. So, some pretty reasonable regulations, but we're gonna go in here and see how far we can get to the Blue Hole on this dirt road before we have to park the car, because I know there's huge puddles in the middle of the road. So let's do this. So that's all good. Okay, we messed up on the entrance point to get to the Blue Hole. So we're actually on the other side of the river when we need to be on that side of the river. So we're gonna just go around to wherever that lady parked is where we're gonna try and go to. Pretty cool though. At the very least so far, this is just a nice hike in the woods with no mystery involved. All right, good morning everyone. What is up? Good afternoon, I should say. But today we are out in the middle of the New Jersey Pine Barrens. We're going to be taking you guys along with us for our very first visit to the infamous Blue Hole. So we've heard a lot about it, and we've never been here before. It's basically, you got to drive into the woods and then walk for like a mile or something this way. It's on Google Maps, but I don't know. We're basically just walking off into the woods to try and find this lake where terrifying things have happened to people, and there's a lot of crazy stories. I'll just let Sammy take this because she has the paperwork to show.
All right, so Turner printed this out. I don't know where this is from.
I think it was from Mysterious Universe is the website.
I got coffee all over it. But, all right, so it says, the cursed Blue Hole. The mysteries of New Jersey's Blue Hole, both natural and paranormal, seem to go as deep as the hole itself. What is it? What is going on with this remote, little-known spot? Why is so much strangeness drawn here? Can all of this be explained with rational, scientific answers, or is there something more mysterious at work here? Native people of the region have long known of the blue hole. They believed it was formed from the tears of a crying woman over her unfaithful lover. The waters here were supposedly endowed with certain medicinal qualities, yet these came at risk, as the water was said to be the haunt of various evil spirits, which jealous... Oh, it's just a moth. Sorry, guys. Jealously and violently guarded its secrets. Those who got too close to the water or were too foolish enough to let their guard down were said to be seized by ghostly hands and dragged into the depths to never be seen again. Even the forest surrounding the hole was said to be prowled by various strange creatures and demonic spirits, which seemed somehow inexorably drawn to it. Ghostly shapes were said to lurk near the hole, and there were mysterious sudden patches of quicksand which would appear to swallow up people and even horses, only to vanish once again as if they had never been there. Other less pleasant stories told of young men and travelers being grasped by ghostly hands to be drawn down to their doom. Alright, this is the actual paragraph, so when you're editing this, you'll see. There are many tales and phenomena associated with the blue hole. It is still seen as a favored stomping ground of the Jersey Devil, and some locals see it as the portal to hell itself. In recent times, the hole has been the location of several mysterious drownings, and those who have managed to swim there and live to tell of it have often reported feeling cold hands grasping and clawing at them or dragging them around the surface like a rag doll. Some have described being scratched or bitten by something stirring below. There have allegedly been bodies of the drowned found floating at the surface, which have exhibited strange or even horrific wounds, such as various scratches along their legs or arms, and in one case, supposedly a broken neck and missing eye. Whew. Story time. Hold on. The surrounding wilderness is said to be prowled by ghosts and other strange apparitions, which keep the Jersey Devil company. On top of all of this eerie, almost suffocating blanket of silence that seems to hang over the area, with sounds of animals and birds either completely absent or somewhat muted as if being heard from another room. Sometimes, the only sounds to be heard within the stifling silence that seems to blanket the area are the sudden, jarring booms of gun blasts from the nearby firing range, which we're actually hearing right now. So, with this decidedly creepy reputation and atmosphere, it is perhaps no wonder that locals tend to stay away from the blue hole, and visitors are mostly thrill seekers looking for some glimpse of the strange or macabre.
Macabre.
Whatever, there's a B-R-E at the end of it, so it sounds like macabre.
Macabre.
That's how you say it?
Macabre. Macabre.
It's M-A-C-A-B-R-E, so I'm going to pronounce it macabre. I'm not trying to get eaten by the macabre. The audio's not in.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't want it in. We're just cashing out on the audio. Alright, so we're out here in the middle of the woods. We don't really even know why, but we thought it would be a fun adventure because we've never been to the blue hole before, and it seems like a lot of people tell crazy stories about the Jersey Devil using it as his bathtub, spirits in the woods. Some lady, it was formed by some lady's tears. That's one of the mysteries that they were saying online. You'd have to cry a lot to fill a whole lake. I actually think it's
like fill a small cup, like a cap. With tears.
it would take like an hour to fill just that top.
Crazy.
But yeah, so I think that it's a man-made quarry that was abandoned and then turned into a wildlife refuge, and then now water's being sucked down, and when people go swimming in it, there's a pulling force that pulls people under, and on several accounts, people have drowned in here. But we're gonna load up our equipment and go off into the woods and check it out and show you guys. This is also for, you know, we live quite close to here, so it wasn't very hard to come here. But for anyone who lives far away and who may not be able to visit this place or may not even really want to personally visit it, this is for you guys. And for anyone who is international watching, this is for you guys, so you can check it out. To give you something fun to do during the, you know, quarantine or being at home. Maybe you're bored. So hope you guys enjoy. Alright, if you plan on driving back through here, there is these giant puddles, so make sure you don't care about your car getting dirty, and make sure you have four-wheel drive at least, because you could easily get stuck back here and that would not be good. Where are you thinking?
I feel like it's over here.
It goes down really a lot, right?
Yeah, like it drops down.
Yeah. It's pretty open. Like, we're not in the thick of it, really, right?
Making a fire back here, huh?
Yeah. So this is it down here. Oh, this is the stream. Okay. So this is
cool.
a river here, which I wasn't really expecting to get such a glorious river in the middle of here. I didn't know. I thought it was just a lake.
Good thing I'm wearing white though.
This is really nice.
Yeah, so I think definitely you can get some drone shots right here.
Okay, potentially this is the access bridge that was talked about. It's no longer here, so it's harder to get to. So we're gonna have to try and find a way around, I guess, because we got to go that way, I think. So turn it into a bit more of an adventure than I thought, but I think you can go around this way. What are you saying?
I said none of these trees are thick enough for us to run across them, and like I'm not trying to fall in that water.
It's so dark, the water, because of this sap.
So murky and creepy.
We gotta just keep trudging along and see if we can get there. Through this creepy trail here. It's gotta go. It's gotta go across somehow, right? Hey! Can you get over there from over here?
No, there's no bridge or anything anymore.
You gotta go around, huh? Okay, thank you. You too. Alright.
Get that off film.
Yeah, but she was like, no, you can't get over here from over there. There's no bridge. Like thinking that I actually came here before or something. I don't know. Well, that would make sense. She was in full hiking gear, so she probably comes over here.
Thinking, what this? Like, obviously, I'm trying to get away from people, and you're trying to come over here and ask me how you do it.
Yeah, she's got a good point.
She's just trying to relax with her dog.
So we got to cross over the river with our car before we get out of the car. So let's just see this.
So what we do, we gotta turn back around, go back out on the road, and go to the river entrance.
Yeah.
Like how we got here in the first place.
Yeah. I guess, right? Unless you think you could like wade across this tree over to the other side. I mean, you could, I guess. Oh, there's like some cool birds over there.
That's another bird in that camera.
Okay, so we were on the wrong side of the river. Looks to me like you're on the wrong side of the river. Let's see. We have a post from the Anonymous Coward. Claims he's a local guide, and he wrote a review on Google, which I just by chance printed out because it tells about the blue hole, and he tells exact directions of how to go, and we're in this very lot that he talks about. So thank you to the local guide, Anonymous Coward.
Literally.
Perfect directions, but here we are. So on this side, the walking distance is a little bit longer, but beautiful day out. So let's get on with it. So instead of crossing over that giant river, all we have to do is cross over this tiny little river that already has a road going over it. So the question is, do we just go that way, right? So you can't drive back here. Well, you could, but that would just be a little bit abusive. I think this is the right way. Might get this way, actually. Okay, also on the Google review that the Anonymous Coward wrote, he said, as you follow the sandy road deeper into the woods, you'll find a fork in the road and start to see white/blue bullseyes painted on the trees to your right. These are the markers for the correct blue hole path. Right there is white and blue.
Found the bullseye.
Found the path. We were really suspicious whether this was the right path or not.
Found the blue and white bullseye.
So, this guy knows, local guide. You'd almost have to hire this guy. Alright, we've been walking for probably almost maybe a mile, and we should be there. We definitely could have driven all the way up to this little path at least, if not all the way in here. No mud puddles like there were on the other road. Alright, you're not gonna believe it, but this is the blue hole here. Why would anyone want to swim in here? Oh my gosh, we found it. And boy is it gnarly. The fact that anyone would even want to swim in here is a little savage to me. Look at this. Totally insane that anyone would swim in here. So yeah, you can definitely hear the gunshots all around here, but there's like a little trail that goes around, and then you can get down to the river's edge here, to the blue hole. Why would this suck people under? It's so strange. And it's said to be like bottomless. It doesn't even look deeper than 3 feet deep, but we know how those things go. It could be really shallow on the edge and then get really deep in the middle. Definitely don't think it's bottomless though. Wow. Oh, this is kind of creepy in here though. Definitely kind of creepy. Feels weird for sure. I'm gonna just try and go all the way around to the other side, which is not even very big. What is this? Some kind of stone altar type thing. I don't know anything about that. Never heard of anything about that before. And then made it all the way to the area where I guess people camp out here. And here she is. The blue hole. Pretty eerie though, I'll have to admit. Pretty eerie. Oh, Oh, dude, there's so many turtles in this lake. There was four on that log over there, and they all just dropped off. Dude, I wonder if I could zoom in. That was so cool. Because I was filming, but it was just so far away. Right? These boxers are in there. I don't know if you guys can see that deep, but literally right under the water there. Let me see if I can pull them out, because that's just so weird. Somebody just stripped down and jumped in here. Let me see. Found somebody's boxers. Oh, they're like super heavy duty. That's gross. Alright, so we made it to the blue hole. I'm guessing, you know, it lived up to my expectations because they weren't that high. It's actually much more mellow, calm here, and less. There's no feelings of like dread or of anything eerie, really, except for that stone altar is kind of weird. And there is some really cool turtles. So I was stoked about that. But other than just a nice nature walk, doesn't seem to be, you know, very deadly. Although I'm not going to go swimming because first of all, it's illegal. And second of all, from all the posts and articles online, just been straight up advised not to go swimming.
Someone left their crusty blanket here.
All right. Here it is. Famous blue hole. Not really getting any eerie vibes from it.
No, me either.
Although, I don't really see the lure of going swimming in there if it was even totally okay and no one ever died in it.
This is just screaming amoebas. It's just still. It's so creepy.
It's creepy. Let me just put my arm in.
No, dude. What are you doing? This is still water. Nasty.
It pulled me in, dude. Nah, it didn't.
If you get an infection in that arm, don't come crying to me. Don't say I didn't tell you.
Nah. It's a cool nature walk. I would suggest it to anyone who likes the outdoors. The pine barrens are super creepy. If I was here at night, I'd be a little scared.
Ooh, are you even allowed here at night?
No, but people do.
But the kids, yeah, you're right.
But also, this is kind of weird.
This is a nice place to come and walk, though, for sure. Like when it's nice out.
Check this out.
Bring your bug spray, though. What's that?
Like a stone altar over there.
That's weird.
Kind of weird, right?
Did somebody put that there?
I don't know. Or it was like a foundation of a house or something.
You can't really see it, so you're going to have to show them.
I'm going to show them, but I was just saying if you were thinking that was weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm probably not going to go over there. I keep hearing...
It felt weird to cross it, like to cross through it because the trail gets through it.
Ugh.
I don't know. Or it's just my imagination. All right, gonna have to chalk that one up as a successful mission. We did find it. It is cool. Took some photographs, made a video of it, and we got what we came for. And that person lost their spandex pants. Oh wait, that's a shirt. CCS, I remember that. Center City Sports. Used to order it out of a little magazine. But people do dump trash back here. It's kind of sickening. It'd be a lot easier to just bring it home and put it in the trash, in my opinion. But it's kind of weird. They did build up this road here. As you can see, it's like 4 feet lower on the side. Probably all gets filled with water when storms come in. And just probably, this is like a swamp in here, looks like. But look at this. That ain't right. Shame on those people. That looks like a dump, like somebody's. That's like household trash, like a coffee machine. And like speakers. Karma is real though, you're right about that. Alright, success. Here.
Got some creepy shit on your hands.
Just clap me up, girl. Come on.
You need to wipe that off first.
Clap me up. That's some good stuff. Nah, it's nothing. It's from the tree. But, what do you want to do now?
I'm so hungry, like, I'm in such a bad mood because I'm starving, and, like, I cook for us anyway. I'm just gonna vent to you guys really quick. Like, this quarantine thing that they have going on, like, usually when we go out on little, like, ventures like this, like, it's like fun because, like, we can stop at Wawa and get, like, a sandwich, or, like, get our drinks and our little, like, juices or something from Wawa, but, like, now we can't do that. Like, we can, but, like, there's no point in going in there with a mask on and ordering a sandwich that somebody else is gonna make if, like, you're worried about getting Rona. So I'm just frustrated. Like, I cook for us anyway, but, like, 3 times a day, every single day, and not being able to, like, treat yourself with, like, something different from somewhere that somebody else makes for you is just really getting to me right now.
Yeah, I mean, I do just...
Like, it's nice to, like, have something from, like, Primo's or, like...
No, don't even
some kind
start.
of somewhere, like a pizza or
Don't
something.
even
but, like,
start. Don't even start. Our friend Leland, you guys have met him probably in a couple videos, but he was claiming when he got a pizza the other day, he was crying because he was so, like he was tearing.
Of it. Like,
But,
grateful that he had a pizza.
We're about to get Chank's pizza cans.
Oh, that's true.
What if they were just there when we got back? Would you make them?
Oh, man, I'd be so happy. I'm, like, so hungry right now.
She has a good point, though, because when I get excited about adventures, regardless of what it is, like, this was something
This is
we've
anybody.
never done before. I put me being hungry out of my mind, and right after I come down from it, like, I'm coming down now because, like, it's done. We know what it is. The Blue Hole. It's a cool lake in the middle of the Pine Barrens that really crazy stuff has happened at before, but that's it. So I'm coming down, and now I could just go get some, Wawa sub.
With a bag of chips or something. Like, we have chips at home, and, like...
You know how far home
But,
is,
and
though?
also, this is what's frustrating, too, is that, okay, so, like, I feel like I've been grocery shopping for us more now because we're home and we're eating more, because, like, when you're bored, you eat, and just, if it's there, you just eat it. So, like, the food, like, goes so fast that, like, okay, now I need to go grocery shopping again, but, like, obviously everybody can understand this and is in the same situation. Like, it's just frustrating to have to go to the store now. Like, it gives me anxiety going to the grocery store now. Like, now I'm thinking, like, well, I'll just starve myself and not go to the grocery store for, like, another 4 days just to, like, put it off. Like, I feel guilty about going to the grocery store. I shouldn't have to feel like that. So.
What'd you say?
I said thanks for listening. I just don't like feeling like I have to like ration my food at home so that I don't have to go back out. Like I like to just be able to eat what I want. Not that I eat a lot anyway, but like it's just, you guys know how I'm feeling.
I will say, that lake does seem totally harmless, looking at it from not being in it, but there is some kind of natural anomaly going on there where people have been on multiple occasions sucked down and not been able to get back to the surface, and I have no idea what that is. But please, if you do go to this place, do not go swimming.
Is that true?
Yes, it was in the newspaper like 100 times.
Really?
Yeah, like people just get sucked under. It's not the only quarry. I don't know if that's an empty quarry though. I have no idea. But there's like other quarries around too that it happens to people at.
Is it like quicksand though?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Wow.
Or they were claiming it's bottomless, so I don't know how that could be quicksand.
Bottomless, what does that mean?
Like it's really deep, that lake. Isn't that weird?
Crack pipe.
Was that?
I don't know. It's just crazy out here. It's like the stuff people just throw on the ground. It's like, just put it in your pocket or hold it until you get to a trash can, dude. Like, what's the problem? I don't understand the need to like.
Does that lake look bottomless to you?
No, it looked like if I stepped in there, it would be like.
Like you could cross it. Maybe that's what it is. People walk through there and then all of a sudden they're stuck, and then it sucks them down. Like quicksand, like you just said.
Yeah, quicksand's no joke. So, and if you don't have like a rope or like I'd be pretty much. Well, I have this.
Well, you wouldn't really be able to pull someone out anyway if it was taking them down like that.
I mean, if it was like men, maybe. Wait,
You had like a car.
This is where I tried it.
But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Keep pushing. Eat your snake snack. I'm so hungry, I'm delirious right now, I'm sorry. Alright, so Turner's on the phone with his friend, but look what's here. I was venting to you guys. Look what's here! Oh! Can we do it slow, right?
You don't have to do it slow now. Ooh. Just tell what happened. I'm only laughing because it's not that bad.
I was so excited that I used the scissors and like jammed it into my wrist.
I've been wondering when you were going to cut yourself, the way you act with those though.
I didn't hit like anything crazy, right? Why is it bleeding so much? It's good, right?
You think that's a lot of blood? Oh my gosh, one drop.
It hurts. Like, it feels like there's like pressure on my wrist.
Because you jammed it in there. It's like a puncture wound.
He's the best.
This guy's taking over though.
Alright, so.
Isn't that right, Bugs? Where are you going? Where are you going, boy? Gonna go snack it off a little?
Alright. It comes with like
some crazy tray that you have to put it on. Yeah.
That's legit though.
Oh man. Oh
my
man.
gosh, he hooked it up.
No, the pizza kids are golden.
Oh my gosh. He put all the good ones in there. I'm about to go in on these things. I'm not even playing. I'm so hungry. This is like really legit.
Oh, these are gonna be so good. Watch your fingies.
Yeah, dude.
After getting hurt already.
Just getting messed up.
Oh. They're so good. Alright, the babies are done.
Ooh. Oh, they're that good. So he's got the cheese ones, and I have.
Why'd you make so many cheeses?
I'm gonna eat all them.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna eat all these ones. You're gonna eat all those ones.
I'm gonna eat these 4 and then leave the 2 for later. Just eat them all. They're so easy to eat though. They're like little poppers.
I'm sorry. I can't believe I did that to my wrist. I got my Von Dutchie on because the Band-Aid I had just keeps falling off. But he's about to taste one of these, and I'm like drooling, literally drooling.
These are the OG flavors.
I'm very impressed.
These are the OG flavors, so nothing
This is
special.
just the cheese one.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Dude. You can't stop.
Wait, I want one.
It's pointless not to just bring the whole tray in and just finish them off. Just tell how good they are.
Oh my god.
You gotta eat all of them.
So good.
Success. Alright, let's pound. Let's eat the rest of these. Pound it.
I messed my wrist up because I was so excited about them. These are so good.
So yes, this is our friend Chank's company. Him and his cousin. Well, his cousin and him, I should say. But you can order these off of Amazon right to your doorstep. And comes just as we saw. Chank's USA on Instagram and Facebook. So good. Honestly, so good. But he sent me a sweatshirt a while ago. I wear it all the time. You guys probably saw it. Order some up if you want them. They're so good.